Oh, let's head back to Planet Fastoon. As I said, this is the last planet. It's appropriate that we end things at these Lombax ruins. Also, I like this music.
Warning. Tachyon's fighters have locked onto our position. I'm not sure we can shake them.
If you jettison the excess cargo, you could increase your speed.
No, that won't be necessary.
God damn it, Clank! There's a nice callback to the start of the game.
Watch out! We got incoming incinerator missiles! Alright, rookie. When we touch down, we gotta take out those magma cannons so Miss Talwyn can land. We'll lay down cover fire while you take out those cannons. Miss Talwyn, do you read me?
I read you, Zephyr. I spot 5 magna cannons from up here. You take them out. I'll find Tachyon.
Defend the magna cannons! Nice job, rookie! The Lombax is going after our defenses. Looks like that power cable will get you to a magna cannon. We'll lay down cover fire. You just worry about taking it out.
Okay, I've got enough bolts to buy that armor. I'm gonna keep using the negotiator. Because I can live with the magnet launcher not being at its max level. Because at the end of the day, the magnet launcher is just really being used for crowd control. Okay, I could work with that. But, I want to have a powerful rocket launcher going into this final level. Well, going into this final fight. And as powerful as the weapon from the blueprints is, I'm not going to get enough time to level it up to B5. Okay, the wrench is just not cutting it.
Nice job, Ratchet. I saw that one explode from up here.
I mean, it is still just a wrench at the end of the day. Check over here. Got plenty of rare titanium, so hopefully when I get the blueprint weapon, I can just get all of its upgrades at once. There's one up there, and I think there's one over here. Yep, there it is. Okay, let's see. When we respawn, will Aphelion be down here?
Looks like that power cable will get you to a magna cannon. Well, they don't come by.
Doesn't look like it. Nah, she's not here. So, looks like I'm gonna be going through with underleveled armor for a little bit.
All right.
Once I had the confirmation on the weapon's raritanium costs, Ratchet is gonna be terrifying.
We've spotted the rebels. Prepare to engage.
I thought I was going to die. So just get as many weapons leveled up here with this segment as I can. Because Cragmites are worth a lot of weapon experience. I still am surprised this is taking me so long to get to V5. This is like usually like the second gun I get to V5. Pretty much anything I have that's explosive, I want to be at level 5 before the end of this level. And I'm going to be running through it. I'm going to be running through almost this entire level again, with the exception of the magma cannon situation. Just because it's going to be some experience for the blueprint weapon. Oh, here comes Talon.
Ratchet, Ratchet, I just saw Tachyon's forces escorting his warship into the city. He must be getting ready to open more portals. Incoming dropship!
We'll go back and get the armor. Well, actually, you know what? I might go get the armor now. I don't need those bolts. Box breaker's getting. I'm getting every bit I can out of the box breaker. There we go! May I present V5? The negotiator is now triple-barreled.
Congratulations! You have upgraded to the Judicator. Your weapon has been modified to fire 2 additional rockets.
So yeah, it's a triple-barreled rocket launcher. I love it. It's great. Wait, what?
Across the bridge. Cover me while I hack the terminal.
They're hacking our bridge. Controls, all teams move in. We must hold the chasm.
Dropships coming in from behind. Tachyon must think we need more target practice.
I want to throw down some more raritanium. You know what? I might need the armor. So I am going to run really quick and go get that.
The arena, might we suggest sprucing up our... thanks for any occasion.
There we go. 300,000 bolts, the last armor of the main story.
Looking marvelous.
The only other armor in the game is only available in post-game. It's the full suit that covers Ratchet completely head to toe in armor. I'm not the biggest fan of those armors, but they're nice. To be honest, I really like the way they handle armor now in Rift. For those who don't know, in Rift Apart, armor is purely cosmetic. Oh, whoa, okay, everyone just loaded in. I don't think the game expected me to leave during this segment. But you know what? I'm happy I did. I have better armor. Which means I'll be able to take more hits. We're just gonna take advantage of this bottomless supply of ammo. Okay, that's V4.
We've got garbage attacking from an elevated position.
Magnets, some more fusion grenades.
We didn't have gunships. We had to bolt our thing to the wings and throw rocks.
We need to get across the bridge. Cover me while I hack the terminal.
They're hacking our bridge controls. All teams move in. We must hold the chasm. Dropships coming in from behind. Tachyon must think we need more target practice.
Oh, even when they're like without their suits, they still dance. Ah, oh, that rare titanium.
Incoming dropship!
Even with the best armor, this is still actually a pretty good challenge. If you do not have any power weapons upgraded, this is a nightmare. So if you do not have the alpha cannon, I suggest going to another planet or somewhere else and or even just here and just grinding up alpha cannon levels.
We've got Graphics attacking from an elevated position!
We need to get across the bridge. Cover me while I hack the terminal.
They're hacking our bridge controls. All teams move in.
Okay.
We must hold the chasm. Dropships coming in from behind.
Tacky almost think we need full target practice.
Where the fuck was I getting shot from? I saw shots, but I didn't see what was shooting them.
Incoming dropship.
Okay, is it the gunship shooting me? Where'd the music go? The game is done with my shit. It turned off the music.
What can we do you for? Upgraded. Welcome to the GrummelNet Weapon Shop. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Done and done. Done and done. Bada bing, bada boom. Upgraded.
Okay, there we go. Since I'm going to be working at the magnet launcher a lot anyway, I might as well. I don't know what happened to the music. Probably won't restart again until I die again.
From an elevated position. Well, in my day, we didn't have gunships. We had to bolt our feet to the wings and throw rocks.
We need to get across the bridge. Cover me while I hack.
There it is.
Terminal.
They're hacking our bridge controls. All teams move in. We must hold the chasm. Dropships coming in from behind. Tachyon must think we need more target practice.
V5 magnet launcher.
Congratulations! You've upgraded to the magnet cannon. An unstable blasting element has been added to your magnet, assuring that even if enemies make it out, they won't make it far.
Yeah, so now if they survive the magnet, like the actual shock, it leaves all those like orbs that generate the nets are now cluster bombs.
I'm almost there, guys. I just have to circumvent the encryption safeguard.
Oh, Zip. She's using big words again. We got more
On. Yeah, looking at how this is going, we are going to... So, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to I am definitely going to finish Tools of Destruction today. And then tomorrow is going to be Quest for Booty. YouTube side, none of this matters. This is all long gone for all of you. Oh, we got music again. There we go, B5.
Congratulations, you have upgraded to the fusion bomb. Each bomb now contains 4 mini bombs that home in on enemies.
Set him up with the magnet cannon, and then finish him off with the buzz blades.
Alright, Chief. What can we...
Hate these guys. Really wish I could have gone the blueprint weapon earlier.
What can we do you for?
This is not a problem in the next blueprint weapon. We get 8 multiple shots because you were invincible.
Force fields and divert all power to the Court of Azimuth.
The force field is down.
Court of who?
Move.
Alright, Chief. What can we do?
Let you know this now. That name, Azimuth, very important. We'll talk about more about him later. Can't you get a better speaker system?
Last time I saw Lombaxes on Festoon, they were running with their tails between their legs.
The Lombaxes raised you. How could you do this to them?
Those filthy creatures have the gall to pity me. I spent years building an army large enough to lay waste to this infernal planet.
What did you do to them?
If it's answers you seek, meet me in the Court of Azimuth. Hold on.
Okay, I have a feeling it's the jockstrap incident all over again.
I'll take the grab ramp. You find out where that door leads.
A race that wants nothing. Those creatures didn't even have the soul to give you the name. Ratchet, the Court of Azimuth is an old Lombax citadel inside the city. If Tachyon barricades himself inside, we'll need the access key to the force field. I'm heading to the security tower. I'll radio you as soon as I find the key.
I think that strategy is working very well. Just pinning them with the magnet cannon and then unloading with whatever weapon I'm trying to upgrade.
We gotta draw fire away from Miss Talwyn while she steals the access key. You ready to shoot some crack bites, rookie?
Okay, so there's a last minute armor vendor, a last minute device vendor, and a last minute weapon vendor.
Use it wisely. The cop.
Buzzblades V3. Top off all my ammo. I like that it gives you... Oh, actually, no, it's not a secondary. You use that one. That's a trap. I just realized, like, I was gonna say, like, oh, they give you a secondary one. I'm looking at it closer. I'm like, no, wait, that's a trap.
Ratchet, I found the access key. I need you to swing the bridge around so I can reconfigure the force field terminal.
It looks like those tripads release the bridge controls.
Last blueprint. With that, we're gonna ditch them. We're gonna leave them all to die because this is more important. Is that the last blueprint? Yep, there it is. The hollow plan. Let's go get this gun. Trust me, it is worth it to go get it. So, once you have all the blueprints, you gotta go back to Planet Sargasso, which is the final place that the smuggler will take up residency. Because throughout the course of the game, he's gonna keep moving. I think if you hack it and get the blueprints before Sargasso, or like you do it on New Game Plus, he will still build it no matter where he is, as long as you have a full hollow plan. It just, at the very end of the game, the planet he'll be on at the end of your first run will be Sargasso. So if you're on New Game Plus, you can do it anywhere, but yeah.
Well, I'll be. You did it. All right, amigo. Stand by while my partner and I build your new weapon.
Fade to black. And here it is.
Son, I present to you the Rhino 4. Now, you be careful with this here Widowmaker. She's been banned in 8 galaxies.
To customize your quick select, pause the game and
Yep.
access the quick select menu.
With that, may I present the Rhino 4, the deadliest weapon in this entire game. And from this point forward, the rhinos would actually shift their role. Instead of, like, buying the rhinos, you'd get them from these objectives. Also, you may notice that... Oh, shit, I do not have enough. The rhino does not have a unique modifier, but, yeah, the rhino is expensive to upgrade. I made a mistake. Global thermonuclear war. Even without all its upgrades, it's still pretty good. To quickly upgrade it, I'm pretty much going to be doing the same trick I was doing with the magnet launcher and switching, because this way if I kill them with the magnets active, they'll still drop Raritanium. And the Rhino will still get the experience from fighting. This isn't my... I'm going to be honest, this isn't my favorite Rhino. It's far from my least favorite. I like its design, but the one in Crack in Time is still probably my favorite. I haven't personally used the one in Rifts Apart, but from what I've seen of it, I like one thing about it. But I will talk about that in Rift. There is only one Rhino we won't be able to use, and that's the Rhino 6. Because the Rhino 6 is a power armor in All for One. I believe it is also collect all of X item.
Ratchet, the Court of Azimuth is an old Lombax citadel inside the city. If Tachyon barricades himself inside, we'll need the access key to the force fields. I'm heading to the security tower. I'll radio you as soon as I find the key.
And yeah, that's the new Rhino. It's a laser machine gun. It also takes a lot to level up. It's basically a little, a tiny angry minigun.
Gotta draw fire away from Miss Talwyn while she steals the exit. All right. You ready to shoot some crank mice, rookie?
Ratchet, I found the access key. I need you to swing the bridge around so I can reconfigure the force field terminal.
It looks like those tripads release the bridge controls.
Yeah, everything about the new Rhino, though, is perfection in terms of its upgrade trees. I mean, it covers armor, it covers Raritanium, it covers bolts, improves the gun itself.
Found it! More highfalutin technology! Rookie, turn that bridge!
It is a bolt crank. You know what a bolt crank is. I think my only issue with the Rhino 4 is you have no idea what the fuck is going on. I mean, granted, you don't know what's going on, but all you know is things are dying.
Weapon shop.
I know, I thought I got a Raritanium. No, it gives bolts and ammo. I'm gonna go with the ammo upgrade, just because that's a little bit more desirable right now. I thought I had a Raritanium upgrade. Still, it's still very powerful. No matter what, the Rhino is always powerful.
Cover me while I reconfigure the energy cells. Slight problem. Tachyon encrypted the force field control matrix. I'll have to manually reroute the power to the gate switches.
Did you hear that? Our little girl
I think I'm killing things faster than they intend.
Welcome to the GrummelNet weapon.
You know, I like this more than having the Rhino be this super expensive gun. It makes exploring worthwhile.
Go ahead, Ratchet. Stand on the
And it's not like, you know what, the ultimate weapon of destruction. It is powerful, and it will hurt bosses a lot, but it's not going to be the end of a boss fight right now. And here we are. This marks the start of the final battle. If I remember correctly, once you go through that door, it's time. You will be fighting Tachyon. Make sure everything's topped off.
With their city decimated by my enforcers, your race took refuge behind these walls. They believed if they left this dimension, I would leave Polaris unscathed.
You're lying! Lombaxes don't run.
Is that so? Dimensionator! Find the Lombaxes!
They did.
Cowards! All of them! Only two stayed behind. The Keeper of the Dimensionator and his infant son. I took great pleasure in destroying your father, Lombax. Pity he sent you to Solana before we could meet. I offer you this one chance. Go home, join your race, or stay and suffer.
If I leave you with the Dimensionator, no one will be safe. Not the Lombaxes, not my friends. I'm not going anywhere until it's destroyed.
It's got a job to do.
Typical Lombax. So noble, so courageous, and so very dead.
Here we are. Our final battle with Emperor Tachyon.
I intend to kill you just as soon as this song is over.
Uh-oh.
No.
Technical difficulties?
You infernal machine!
Huh. You were right. Wormhole devices are dangerous. What? Oh, come on. It's not like one of those hollow films where you think the guy's dead and suddenly...
Fucking... God damn it, Ratchet.
No. What have you done? You ruined everything!
We are so screwed.
Yeah, I love that. I do like that I agree. It's great that he has, like, unique, dialogue for the Groovatron.
Great. Now this infernal song will be stuck in my head all day. I wasn't ready.
You are throwing meteors at me.
No, my eyes were closed. Despisable, detestable, degenerate vermin.
That is a lot. Holy shit! Holy shit! Where is my leech bomb? Did I just phase through the floor?
Right, Chief. What can we do?
Okay, let's save the Rhino for phase 2 when we actually go to the other dimension. Now just fire off everything I got. Might as well use all my like starting weapons here just so I'm not wasting ammo on powerhouse weapons.
Is that it? Is that the best you can do? No wonder your race banished themselves from this universe.
You want a missile massacre? I'll give you a goddamn missile massacre.
How indeed? Are you sure of that?
I wonder if I can... Okay, good. I can cut the laser early.
Cursed longbacks! I just had this thing detailed.
One more Groovatron. Oh, I did not. Nope, nope, fuck that. And there's the tornado launcher, and that's why I hate the damn thing. It's controlled through 6-axis. It's awful. Oh, with that, Pools of Destruction is complete.
You can't kill me, Longbacks. Only I know your true purpose in this galaxy. Only I know your true name. The Crag might return is inevitable. Your kind will never be safe. Do you hear me? Never!
I don't know if we'll ever see Tachyon again.
It's broken. Looks like something snapped off the primary reflux coil.
I believe it is missing a 3 3/4 centicubit hexagonal washer.
Plumber to the rescue!
Dimensionator, find home!
Ratchet, are you all right?
Where are we?
We are home, Ratchet.
I like that. That's a good ending for that.
Arr! Arr! Arr!
No! You've got it all wrong, mate. Try it again. This time from the throat.
Arr!
Honestly, how did you ever become the captain of anything? Once more, and this time, add an inappropriate slur.
What?
Arr, you saucy wench!
I
I need more grog.
agree with Pete.
I am Tachyon, Crown Prince of the Craggy Mites. Fear me and, whatnot, for I will rule the universe.
Die, crack, my fiend!
Will you two be careful? Krunk's head is a microcubit away from popping off.
Do you think he was telling the truth, Clank? About my father? About my purpose?
I detected no lie in his voice, but I believe your purpose has already been filled. You vanquished Tachyon, something even the Lombaxes could not do.
Thanks, Clank.
And, I mean, he saved the galaxy, like, whoa!
Don't look at me. You said it was broken.
Hey, Zoni.
Whoa. Clank. Are these the Zoni? Let him go.
Yes, time to come with you.
Clank!
So, yeah, that was the ending of Tools of Destruction. Clank has been kidnapped by the Zoni. And that was our setup, leading into Ratchet and Clank, Quest for Booty. The future series of games are all very well interconnected, at least until Into the Nexus. But, in all honesty, the lead-in for the three main games of the trilogy is really well done. That, with Clank missing, it's time for the hunt to the Zoni homeworld to begin. So, okay, talk about the trilogy though. A little bit more detail. Ratchet and Clank Future Tool. Oh yeah, this is after Dan Johnson. I forgot. But yeah, Ratchet and Clank Future Tools of Destruction is much more about Ratchet, the history of the Lombaxes, and like we actually got a lot of lore in this game. Because don't get me wrong, everything up to Up Your Arsenal is pretty good. Because there's not really an interconnected narrative. There's not really deeper lore. It's more about the characters of Ratchet and Clank. But Tools of Destruction introduced us to this much greater concept of the Lombaxes. It made them important. It made Ratchet this orphan of the universe. But it never fell into the trope of making Ratchet the chosen one or some hero of legend. No, he is the one who is left behind. That's all he is. He's just the last Lombax. There's nothing else there that makes him better than anyone else. Crack of Time is much more focused on Clank, and even then, it still covers a lot of stuff with the Lombaxes. But Tools of Destruction would serve as a somewhat soft narrative reboot. The events of everything up until Up Your Arsenal is still canon, even up to Deadlocked, as there is references to Deadlock in this game. Like I mentioned in Zordon Prison. There's also references to Deadlock in Rifts Apart, so Deadlock is canon. The events of the original film are, not original film, of the film and the original 2002 game are a little, I think they treat them both as canon to an extent. But, though they really haven't talked about it outside of like a blurb in the gallery in Rift Apart, and it's mostly done for comedy. But yeah, no, this was such a good soft start though. They had the because here's the thing. Ratchet Clank didn't really need to do much more depth to the gameplay. The upgrade system for all the weapons, like in terms of the Raritanium, is a great addition. But like in terms of the narrative, that was the way they decided to go. Also, I forgot Talon's Terra Strong. And they didn't talk about her being Terra Strong. But yeah, so now Ratchet Clank would start focusing a little bit more on the narrative. This would be a thing going forward, like I said, up until Rift Apart. And Tachyon is this great little gremlin who's a parallel to Ratchet as, you know, the last of the Kragmites who was raised by the Lombaxes and betrayed them. Versus Ratchet, the last of the Lombaxes, who is in the position he's in because of Tachyon. So, you know, there's this great little parallel between the two. And then also we had the introduction of characters like Rusty Pete and Captain Slag, Scourge of Polaris. And, like, they're a lot of fun. Like, Tachyon, like I said, is this fun little gremlin, but, like, in terms of the full-blown comedy villains, we got that with the Space Pirates. And they would serve that role going forward, at least for the next game, and in their return in Rift Apart. And you know what? They're great. They're so much fun. And, like, the only thing I would say, of the future trilogy, I would honestly say Quest for Booty is probably the weakest of the three, but that just has to do with the fact that it really is just narrative setup for Crack in Time. But, we'll talk about that when we stream Quest for Booty, which will be tomorrow. It's probably just gonna be a one-shot. I'm pretty confident in my skills in Ratchet and Clank that I could knock out Quest for Booty in a day. And who knows, we might just go right into the opening level of Crack in Time. But, a lot of the weapons are really fun in, Tools of Destruction. Hold on a second. Yeah, yeah, a lot of the weapons are really fun. The Raritanium system, I like the introduction of the Raritanium system, but the way I think it is handled in this game, if I'm going to be honest, my only issue with the Raritanium system is it's just treated as another form of bolts. It would just get more and more expensive as it goes, and it would make it so, like, things like upgrading the Rhino and upgrading the Magnet Launcher and the Negotiator is just absurdly expensive. And even with the Raritanium mods, it doesn't give enough. The Magnet Launcher probably gives the most. And even then, it's still ridiculous how little Raritanium you get. They would actually change how Raritanium works in Into the Nexus, and that seems to be the system they settled on. If I'm going to be honest, Into the Nexus, after playing Rift Apart, Into the Nexus weapon system feels like a dry run for Rift Apart. And there's a... You know what? That is actually something I like when companies do that when they have something that's a dry run for the next big release. I said the same thing about we're back to the Groovatron. But yeah, I said the same thing about Fragmentary Passage, if I remember correctly, for Kingdom Hearts with Aqua, that it's a dry run for Kingdom Hearts 3. I think games doing dry runs for the next game in the series is a smart idea because it gets them a chance to test out some stuff and experiment. But also you not sell. I can't remember what they did for Kingdom. No, I believe Fragmentary Passage was with the collection with Dream Drop, so that was a full collection. But Into the Nexus was cheaper than normal games. I think Into the Nexus was like $30 when I bought it, and it came with a free copy of Quest for Booty. But there are some things that will be, because like here's the thing, Ratchet & Clank does build a lot on mechanics. Crack It Time would take a couple steps backwards in a few things and would actually try a little bit of experimentation with some other stuff. Oh right, I forgot Resistance was the thing. No penguins were harmed in the making of this game. Resistance is another game I might do something with. I don't know yet. With that, I'm going to time... I'm going to have it start challenge mode just in case I decide I want to do another run. Like on my own. With that...
Fuel lines.
Check.
Horizontal stabilizers.
Check.
Ion thrusters.
Looks like we